and foremost, before I even say what we're doing, I just want to show you this beautiful graphic we put together for you guys. So you can go ahead and screenshot this, but we are going to be sending out the image as well as all the link as well so that you get live updates. So you see there are some things that are TBD. So we will be updating it as things unfold. So we'll be sending out a link for that shortly in our email. So make sure that you're in our email list. You can get all the details as they unfold. But let's go ahead and jump in so we can get started with January. You can see what we already have done just so you can know what to expect moving forward. So we started out the year with a town hall for our members on January 18th. We all got together. We had a great time. We had great food. We talked about this year, so they already have the calendar, y'all. So make sure you join those town halls because we definitely reveal a lot of stuff in those that we don't necessarily share to the public right away. So they get the first dibs on everything. So that was the 18th. It was really fun, a vibe. The town halls are also for us to learn more about what you guys like and what you need out of the community. So please do jump into those town halls so that we can hear more from you. Next up on the list here is our V-Day series. We're actually active with that right now. Today is our second and final rehearsal for that, and we're going to be shooting on the 31st here. So we're really excited about that. We're going to be shooting in a rain room. We're going to have a little red light special for the trio. It's going to be a vibe, y'all. So before I move forward, I do want to also show you guys the key here. So here at the bottom, you'll notice that we have a key. So the performance programs, you're going to see a little calendar or a little camera there. For all Diva dates, you'll see our little hearts. For our milestone celebrations, you'll see our little trophy here. For our top shelf Diva dates, top shelf Diva dates, not regular Diva dates. I'll say more about that later. You'll see our champagne toast, and then we have a member appreciation events that we do. We put our little hearts here. So that's the key, and you'll be able to see what we have in store each month and what they mean. So let's move on to February. So what do we have going on for February? This is coming up soon. So February 13th, we're going to be doing our Galentine's Day milestone class. So every milestone class that we do, we get a chance to come together, dance, and celebrate you guys as milestones in the community when you've reached your 50 classes, 100 classes, Divaversaries, and we give out little prizes for those as well when you reach your milestones. We always have a little theme for our milestones as well. This theme is going to be Galentine's Day. It is February 13th, so it's right before Valentine's Day. So we'll be able to dress up in our pink and red. We're going to have a little theme going there. We're going to have some little class props for you guys. We learn a routine, and then at the end, we'll do all of your milestone celebrations, give you your awards, and clap for you and make you shake something, okay? We love it. We love it. In February, we're going to be starting our showcase rehearsals. So if you don't know what showcase is, it is our annual performance that we do for our friends and family. We rent out a theater. You get a chance to perform in an actual theater. We have a full crowd. Usually we sell out the tickets, so we have a full theater full of folks watching. So you get a chance to perform there. So those rehearsals are going to be starting in February, or we're going to be releasing the schedule in February, so stay tuned for that. We're going to be releasing that very soon, y'all, so stay tuned. Next up, I'm going to scroll over here to March. Oops, that's January. I got this, just so you know, this is backwards. I flipped it so that you guys can see, but I'm reading it backwards. So scrolling over to March. So March 7th, we're going to be doing a movie date, Diva date, okay? We're going to be doing a little movie date. That's going to be on March 7th. We don't know what we're going to see yet because obviously we got to wait till it gets a little closer to figure out what we're going to watch. But we are definitely going to be watching something, even if it's one of a throwback movie or something like that. We're going to meet up at a theater. We're going to have some really cute vibes going on there. So make sure you get signed up for that. That's going to be Saturday, March 3rd. We're going to be doing a Diva date at least every other month, y'all. So make sure that you're getting in tune with those. Diva dates are great chances and great opportunities for you to meet folks outside of the studio. You guys can talk about things outside of the space, get to know each other, and that's really how the community really builds. Like, we of course build community in class, but when you step out into a Diva date and you get to see somebody outside of their dance clothes, dressing cute, going out to the movies, it's a vibe. So make sure that you guys get involved with that. Again, we're going to have our spring showcase rehearsals in March. Those rehearsal dates will be released very soon, like I mentioned earlier, so stay tuned for that. But we're really excited about it. It's one of our most exciting programs of the year. So definitely stay tuned for that. So that is our March schedule. Let's move right along to April, y'all. So speaking of showcase, April 11th is going to be the showcase, the actual show. So on April 11th, we're going to be doing 2 different shows. We usually do one in the afternoon and then we have one in the evening. So those 2 shows will be on April 11th. So all the hard work that you guys put in those rehearsals in March, you're going to be able to show off in April, those routines. So we're going to have 3 different group routines available. And we're going to be also opening up the space for you guys to kind of create your own vibe. And I'll give you a little hint since you guys are on. I'll give you a little, like, I'm spilling the tea. So I'll give you guys a little extra since you're on the live. We are going to be doing a theme for this year's showcase. And that's all I'm going to say because we're going to be dropping those details soon. So put that down on your calendar, April 11th, so we can see you at the showcase. Even if you're just there to root for your friends and your Diva Dance Sassy Squad members, come out and support. It's going to be a great time. It always is. We're also going to be doing a workshop in April. That'll be towards the end of April, so after our showcase. We got a lot of suggestions on workshops when we were at our town hall, which, again, it's great for you to join those town halls so you can give us feedback and tell us what you want more of, what you want less of. So we're thinking about, we've heard Afro dance workshops, we've heard lyrical technique workshops, we've heard line dancing workshops. So definitely come to those town halls and give us your suggestions for things. But we'll be having a workshop sometime in April, so that date will be determined soon. So stay tuned for that. And feel free if you guys have questions and things like that, as I'm going to stop and drop in some questions, and I'll go ahead and stop and answer those. Okay, so that's April. Next up, we have May. Look, like I said, this is backwards for me, so I'm doing my best. So in May, we're going to have another Diva Date. We will be determining the date and the activity very soon, so stay tuned for that. Brene says, are these showcases, etc., open to everyone? Yes, ma'am. They're open to everyone. If you're not a member, if you want to try us out, if you just love performing, you can absolutely join. You have multiple options to choose from in order to dance with us. We have 3 group routines that we put together. That's like our bigger routines that you'll have a chance to perform with us. Or if you want to do a smaller group with a group of friends, we can also help you find a group. Then you'll be able to do what we call an ensemble. So you can do a solo, a trio, duo, or you can do a small group, which is like 4 to 6 people. So yes, definitely stay tuned for that. You can sign up for that whether you're a member or not. Okay. So good question there. So yes, Diva Date in May. We're not sure exactly when it'll be, but stay tuned for that. We're definitely going to be having a Diva Date in May. The celebration squad and our community manager has some really great ideas for Diva Dates, and we're taking your suggestions as well. So we're excited for this year's calendar of Diva Dates, and we're going to continue to roll those out as we come up with them. All right. Next up, we have June. So June, we are going to be doing what we call Summer Squad. All right. So this is an opportunity for you to learn 2 different routines. You're going to be in the studio for 6 weeks. So you're learning 2 routines over the amount of 6 weeks, over the span of 6 weeks. This year, we're doing something a little bit different. And again, I'm spilling the tea. So not everybody knows this yet. But for Summer Squad, instead of just doing normally, we do 2 video performances and we do in-studio video performances. This year, we're going to do 1 video performance. It's probably going to be at a set or something like that. It's not going to be in the studio. Okay, just feeling a little tea. And then the second performance is going to be a live performance, y'all. So yes, we're going to be out performing for an audience somewhere in the community. Okay, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be so exciting. Something new and fresh for you guys. One thing I've noticed about our community is that we are reflections of each other. And I know one thing about me, I get bored doing the same thing over and over. So I got to switch it up. All right, so we're going to switch it up. So Summer Squad is coming soon. That'll be in June. We'll be releasing the dates and registration for that sometime in May or April. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Next up, we have another milestone celebration that's going to be in June. Again, like I said, we like to celebrate your milestones. When you reach 100 classes, when you reach 50 classes, 1 Divaversary, which is like your 1 year, 2 Divaversaries, you're going to be entered in order to win some type of, or not win, you're going to be recognized for your milestone. So you'll get some kind of certification. You'll get a certificate to be able to go home with. You get a little gift. And then our Divaversary people actually get entered into a raffle so that they can win 1 month of free membership. Okay. So the longer you've been with us, the more entries you get for that. And that is given out at our milestone celebration. So you have to make sure you're there. If you're not there, I don't know. Make sure you're there at the milestone, okay? So that's going to be in June. It's going to be a really good time. So pull up, all right? Again, questions I love. So if you have questions as I'm going through this, y'all, feel free to pop them in the chat. I love them. I'll make sure to answer those for you, okay? So that is June. Our summer is lit, okay? We're getting closer and closer to a really big event that I want to talk about. So I'm really excited about that. All right. Moving on to July. So you'll still be in your summer squad rehearsals. If you do this program, you'll still be there in July. So that'll be finishing up, and then you'll actually have your shoot and your live performance in July. Okay. So again, we'll keep you posted on where that is going to be and what that's going to look like as it gets a little closer. But that's going to be in July. At the end of July, we'll have another workshop. So again, that's like an hour and a half class where you're working on a specific technique. It might be hip hop workshop. It might be an Afro dance workshop. It might be a technique like across the floor ballet workshop. It might be floor work. It might be chairs, twerk shop. We got so many options. They're endless. Okay. So we have so many, options from our community that they've entered through that town hall that we had in January. So make sure you come to the next one. So we're going to have a workshop, and that's going to be an amazing time. All right. One of our most popular and favorite diva dates that we have every year is our 4th annual pool party, y'all. That is going to be in July. So we're really excited about that. We have a pool party every single year where we get a chance to come together. We rent a private pool, so we're not sharing with anybody. It's not a public pool or anything like that. It's just the Sassy Squad in the building, in the pool, shall I say, in the water, having a good time. We do like a little potluck thing where we all sign up for something to bring. So we bring food, drinks, things like that. And we really have so much fun that we do not want to leave. Once it gets to the end, we're like, is it really time to go? Yes, we've been here for 5 hours. It's time to go. So that's one of our most popular and more fun, one of our most fun diva dates that we do. So much so that we've done it 4 years in a row. Okay, so stay tuned for the dates for that. Our girl Kiki, who's part of the celebration squad, is already working on it to get the dates solidified so that you guys can start saving it on your calendars. So that is coming in July. Okay. All right. Are y'all ready for the big news? Because it's coming. We have such a big event coming up in August. Something that we've never done before here at Diva Dance Sandy Springs. It's going to be another reason for you guys to get together and slay for a whole weekend. Okay? Here is what we have going on for August. We are going to be doing a sassy weekend, y'all. Woo! I wish y'all were here in the room with me so we could celebrate together. Yes. We're going to be doing a sassy weekend on August 28th through the 30th. It's going to be an amazing time. This is one of our top shelf diva dates, something that I introduced earlier. It's a diva date, but it's a more elevated experience. Yes, Betsy, I can't wait either, girl. It's going to be so much fun. It's an elevated diva dance experience. We're going to be staying at a location all together in one space. So this is very similar if you've heard of Slaycation. Very similar to Slaycation, but it's going to be here in Atlanta, and it's going to be for the Sassy Squad, okay? So we're going to have one location we're staying at. We have full programming for you guys. I'll give you a little hint at what we're looking at. We're going to be doing wellness-based events during the sassy weekend. So think nail, manicure, pedicure, think facial, think massage, think brunch, all of the things. We're going to have a great time. It's going to be wellness based. It's going to be so much fun. Again, that's August 28th through the 30th. And guess what else, y'all? We finally locked down our location for the sassy weekend. Okay, so we have the location. It's going to be at an amazing hotel boutique. I'm going to be releasing that as soon as we fully lock everything in, but the location is locked down, so registration is going to be opening up soon. We're so excited for this one, you guys. It's going to be an amazing time. Now, to give you a little bit of insight on what the Sassy Weekend is going to look like. So, like I mentioned, we're going to be wellness-based. We're going to be doing wellness-based activities. However, that same evening, so that Saturday night, we get there Friday. We're going to have a few things going on then. We get Saturday the next day. We're going to have programming the full day for you guys, so you can choose what you want to do. On Saturday evening, we're going to be meeting up for a milestone dinner. Okay, so normally we do milestone classes. This time we're going to do a milestone dinner. We're going to meet together. We're going to have a nice, yummy, delicious dinner. We're going to celebrate your milestones. We're going to give you your awards. We're going to give you your prizes. We're going to enter you into your raffles and all the things during this dinner, okay? And then after dinner, we're going to get picked up by a party bus and go out and kick it, okay? It's going to be a great time, y'all. Milestone dinner is going to be a vibe. Party bus is going to be a vibe. It's going to take us around the city to celebrate at all the clubs. Not all of them, but celebrating at the club so we can shake something. We can show off some of our moves. Maybe do a couple of flash mobs, okay? It's going to be a great time. Now, the thing about this, we have it separated here because if you do the Sassy Weekend, you're automatically going to be registered into the dinner and the party bus, okay? If you are not able to attend the full Sassy Weekend, sad face, but you can still attend the dinner and the party bus if you want to just do that. Okay, so that is going to be in August. Stay tuned for all the details coming soon. Let's move on to the next month. All right, next up we have September. Where is September? Remember, I'm doing this backwards. Don't judge me. We have another Diva date happening in September. Date coming soon. So just make sure you know we're going to be doing something fall related, okay? Whether that's apple picking or bonfires, something like that in September. So stay tuned. Dates coming soon. Then in October, we'll have another Diva date. Dates coming soon for that. November, we're going to be doing our Atlanta Hawks performance. So those rehearsals will start in November. Every year, this will be our fourth performance doing the Atlanta Hawks pregame performance. Okay, y'all? So lock in your calendars now. I know a lot of folks want to do it, but if it gets too close and they're not able to save it on their calendar, then things happen. So know that we're going to be starting rehearsals in November for the Atlanta Hawks. We do it every single year. It's a blast. It fills up. So if you know you want to do it, make sure to join because it does fill up and we do have to close registration after a certain point. Okay, so that's going to be in November. We'll also have a workshop of some sort in November as well. If you're just joining the chat, if you're just joining the chat, we're going to be sending out this calendar in our weekly email. So make sure you're in our in our email list. And we'll send out a link as well so that you guys can see as we add the dates to all of these things and we add all the details, you'll be able to be updated on that. Okay? And last but not least, we have December, which is our Atlanta Hawks game day. So that'll be when we actually perform on the court. It'll be sometime in December. We won't know until they release their season schedule. We'll be able to pick when our date is. And then this is something new that we added this year, or 2025. We're doing something called Winter Wonderland. And that is a member appreciation event that we do at the studio. Every time you guys come to a class, you guys are entered into a raffle. And we give out a big gift at the end of every week during December. And every time you come to the studio, you get a gift that week. So if you come on Monday and the gifts are facial masks, then you're going to get a mask for that week. If the next week the gift is, I don't know, a t-shirt, then you're going to get a t-shirt for that day, okay? So every single week we have a different gift for you guys because we really want to show you how much we appreciate you, how much we appreciate your commitment to the community, and how much we want you to continue to serve yourself by coming to these classes and coming to the community and really showing out, okay? So we're really excited for this schedule. If you guys are just joining, welcome in. We're going through the schedule for 2026. I will run through everything again really quickly just so for my newbies, you guys can see what we talked about, but we're really, really excited for this, okay? So I'm going to run back from January back. If you guys